All right, folks, we're back here, man. Clean Racing League here tonight. We got the Truck Series and big track field here too. Michigan, and Michigan is I'm gonna say is it's a good track, kind of a unique style track in that as qualifying's underway here for the Ghost Athletic CRL podcast. Clean Racing League Truck Series here tonight. We got a good sponsor on board here with us here tonight as we got the Deep Breath Diecast 200 here. So I'm not quite sure who has the Deep Breath Diecast. Well, we know who the Goat Racing Diecast is. But interesting who has the who's Deep Breathe. I'm saying Deep Breath, but it's I guess it's Deep Breath Diecast. I'm gonna say it's that way. All right, 3 sets of tires tonight. Let's see what happens. I mean, this track could be pretty much just one of those caution freestyle tracks. It's big enough, but stay tuned. Qualifying underway here. Clean Racing League tonight, folks. Woo! Bill Parker Collins already up top. What's up, Jones? Well, what else we gonna have here? Anybody else making a pit stop? Several about. There we go. Well, Parker Collins right now on top of Lane Hostler. I will say that this track might be a little bit of position style track as the race goes on. Drafting will play a factor here. You'll be kind of on top of each other for a little bit. Nothing wrong with that, though. Matthew Dyer on pit road right now. Took his pit stop. Collins is still the man. Jacob. Still got the truck. I like it. See where Jacob ends up out here. And Jacob right now moves it up to 11th spot. There's a little celebrating spin right there. Joshua got his Budweiser machine out. Nice looking truck. And Joshua up to 20th. Well, looks like Parker Collins is going to be the man keeping up here on pole. Let's see what Joshua Altus can do here. Looks like he's the last one. And Joshua right now up to 11th. Okay, not a bad run for him. Yeah, I'd say this track's kind of position-oriented track, but I think you might be able to work your way through the field over time. That is. It might bring us to a close here, though. Yeah, I don't think there is anybody. Parker Collins going to be the man. Let's bring him up and get a word with him. Them only dad guys. Whew. Something else. Parker, Joanne Booth guy.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Man, well, right now you're sitting on a pole. How you feeling for tonight?
Pretty good. Glad to be starting up front. I think it's going to be a pretty wild night. The truck was getting really, really loose in traffic during practice, and as the track got more rubbered in, it got even more loose. So I think it's going to be a wild ride tonight. Hopefully we can keep it up front and keep it out of trouble.
No doubt. Well, at least you're starting up front now. You don't have to come through the field.
Yeah, I feel like our qualifying efforts haven't been what I guess the standard for myself would be. So glad to have some good track position to start the race, and hopefully we can kind of do a good job at managing it and keep these guys behind us. Stay out of trouble.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, good luck out there.
Yeah, appreciate it, Joe. Hopefully it's a good show for everybody.
There we go, man. Get them down to only dads. And folks, like you said right there, ought to be a good one here tonight. Let's peek at the grid real quick. Parker Collins out front. That's right. Jordan Trask going to start in second. Lane Hostler starting there in third. Ross Tatum in fourth. We got Bushnell going to be right there, man, in the fifth. Man, Curtis starting in the sixth. Kenny starting in the seventh. We got Moyer right there in the eighth. Mulaney starting ninth. We got the Ghost Man starting in the 10th. Josh Walters 11th. Jake Grant starting in the 12th. 13th place spot. There you go, Samuel Harrell. Dyer starting 14th. Brown in the 15th. Stevens 16th. Staff in the 17th. Smith there in the 18th. Will Bustler 19th with Brzezinski in 20th. Panthers 21st. And Gillian the 22nd. Look through the rest of it here, and got a good solid field of 31 machines here tonight. About to do battle here at Michigan. Oh boy. And I like Michigan. It's a good driving track. And just like what Parker said, yeah, I think, he's right. You can get a little slick. You also can get a little tight too, so you might want to think about that. And here we go. It's set to go green. Collins and company up front. Pace truck that is, about to duck off. Sending us on our way. Pace truck's in. And we are green, green, green. Oh, what a jump out front, too. Collins is there. This is what you're going to see early on here, side-by-side racing. Everybody trying to get what they can get early. Now, you can pass at this track. A lot of momentum is set up here at this place. You're definitely going to have a lot, it's a base momentum style track. You can lose a lot of positions if you're out of position. I like the Ford racing machine. Check that out. That's kind of cool. Then the 5 right there, man, a Bushnell. Only dad's machine there. Hostler. Only dad guys, but they crack me up. Especially Nathan. His wild ride he's got. Harold, man, coming on strong. Made his debut, man, a couple races ago, and so far has had a very good run. Meanwhile, battle up front. Jordan Trask tired of riding behind Collins. I think it's what you're going to see a little bit here too, man. You're going to see some passing as Trask takes that lead, but you can see just how much that momentum plays going in that, especially coming out of turn 4 right there, where the truck gets a little bit tight, wants to swing up to the wall. Collins should get a little bit of draft depending on what he's going to do in here. Now, right now, they're going all the way to the bottom. You might see some guys later on as the race goes on go one lane up or right there where that black line is. They'll put their left tires right on it. Right now, everybody just kind of, staying on the bottom side. You can see they'll go in bottom, but then just coming out of turn 4 here, you see that truck just kind of rides right back up to the wall. And you can either kind of, stay up there, stay in the middle, like kind of what Trask is doing here, or you can go all the way down, and never mind. Collins says, you know what, I'm just going down past. It is frustrating to be the leader out here, though. Woo! Now I see Collins got that thing, man, a little bit sideways. Hold on to it. Nothing man Trask could do because he's got Tatum machine right beside of him. Tatum pushing strong. Well, which truck's he in tonight? What's he in? Oh, he's in one of my favorite Little Debbie's. Woo! Oh man, the fudge brownie, the fudge rounds. Yeah, man, those things are good. Oh, gonna make me hungry, man. Sitting up here. Shame on you, man, Tatum. Shame on you. Meanwhile, big lead up front, or not big lead, but big passing going on up front. Battle for the lead, that is. Collins trying to hold off Trash. Trash gets that. That's where the momentum come in. You see how Trash just lost it? He lost his spot too. Hostler was right there with him with Bushnell. Old Curtis. You're going to see a lot of passing going on up front here. Now, what old Spinelli tell me? He said, yeah, he's saying 2-stop race. I guarantee you somebody's going to try to make it 1-stop. Somebody in this league going to try to make it a 1-stop. Let's go back here. A couple rookies back here, man. Christoph Hall, Samuel Harrell. Will Bustler, man, who was leading the rookie standings. I don't know if he's leading it now. Didn't have the best race in the world last week. There's Nathan. The only dad machine. Probably out here rocking some, I don't know, gourmet nut truck or something. Who knows with him. Yep, I told you. No, it's the cream pie one. Mike Bakery. Man's got flour and dough. Go figure. It's hard to keep a PG show, man, with Nathan around. Especially with something called Only Dad. Man, come on. Oh, Danny White in a different paint scheme. Normally he's in that kind of a chrome silver. He's in a semi-cube machine here tonight. We're rocking a different one here. Go a little further on back here, man. But the boss man, he's got a battle going on back here with Joe Spinelli. What in the world these two back there? Like they're just hanging out with that Sim Fit machine. One of the great sponsors coming on board. Chris has done an outstanding job. He's got Fred back there too, man. Fred started the league, handed it over to Chris Smith. Smith has done excellent, man, so far with the league. And I appreciate these guys, man, allowing me to come here week in and week out to broadcast. Checking in on the couch. It's Coop. Oh, what's up, Coop? Coop, man. Oh, Lord have mercy, folks. I'm sorry. What up, Coop? How you doing, man? We're Michigan. Kind of going through the field a little bit, you know, because we got some, Michigan just battles everywhere. You never know. That Grant right there in his truck. He got in trouble. That's why he's got on it. Pretty wide. You can do it at this track. It's wide enough. This place, man, is definitely wide enough to go 3 wide. Meanwhile, still Collins out front leading. Watching a battle right here around about 15th place spot. The GOAT man himself down low there in the 48, Samuel Harrell. I do not see Charles Van Scoit, who is the main GOAT of the GOAT Racing organization. I mean, he organizes all the GOATs because he is the GOAT of the GOAT. I'm with you on that one there, Coop. Yeah, this track is so momentum oriented. I mean, you can even see Collins is not able to even get away. Not like most are. Picking in from Tucana. I hope I said that right. I apologize if I didn't. Whereabouts is that, Jones? Are you talking about you in Cancun? Or are you like Canada or? I don't know. Sounds like something like way out somewhere. Man's on vacation. Oh, Coop, he just come up in here, man, blew us all away. Trask right now following along, man, of Tatum. And you can just see right how much this momentum, man, pulls you here. 1 minute you're out front, in front of a guy leading. The next thing you know, he's right back up underneath you. And nothing you can do. Look at Darian's staff, though, up 13 spots. I'm telling you, if he could just figure out a few things, he will be deadly on the track. Darian will. He comes to the field. Hang on to it. Don't wreck it. He comes to the field. Wow. Yes, Dominion Republic. Ah, okay. That's what I thought when it says Cana. Cancun, man, Dominican Republic. All right, man, I hear you. We did. Yeah, you can see a side-by-side action, but staff right now, I gotta give him. He's fast. I've watched him week in and week out, and the thing about it is, if he could just put the whole package together, one, to qualifying, because he comes through the field, but two, once he gets there, knowing how to maintain it. I think he's so pumped up adrenaline getting to the front, he overdrives and gets himself into trouble sometimes in the front. See what team he's on, by the way. Oh, Darian's staff. Well, he's part of the only dad, so, I mean, he's on a pretty good team. I mean, I'm going to say he's on a good team as long as he can keep his mind, I don't know, out of barrels or whatever Nathan's got them men training on. Oh, look at 88 right there, Kenny. Kenny said, nobody trying to kill me, I'm going to come up and kill them. 3 wide again, here comes Trask. 79 machine, you can just see, how tight he got, man, up in the Kenny right there. The truck is wiggly loose, but it gets tight right there on him. Here comes Altus up 4 spot. What a race going on up here. Parker Collins looking at his rearview mirror going, normally I like seeing them battle, but I'm not pulling away from them while they're battling. What do you think, Coop? Who's going to be the one, man, that's going to, Matthew Dyer had to make some evasive moves. Is that Matthew Dyer? No. Who do you think's going to be the first one to make some pit stops right here? As you see, Altus, man, going up underneath. Kenny right along with him there, man. Staff, boom, again. What up, Eric? You got your popcorn? Hey, man, you know what? Maybe I need to go get me some popcorn. I don't know if man Chris would appreciate me up here, man, smacking on some popcorn while I'm watching it. I don't know now. Ross, man, sent me some Little Debbie. Actually, Ross, man, I'm going to give her a shout out. I just had me an oatmeal pie a little bit ago. Little Debbie's that was. And it was good. So, there you go. I'll be supporting Little Debbie. She'll be supporting me, too. Give me a little diabetes. Hang on to it. Whew. I don't know who that was, but boy, that was like Lane Hostler. Man, that car bet almost came out from under him. Hostler went sliding. Actually, it is Hostler. Benelli likes different strategies. Well, yeah, I'm with you, but here's the problem. I mean, it's not that they've lost a draft, but he's back here in 29th spot. And then he takes a car out. Spinelli. I always thought he was the one that puts us under caution, was the one spinning out, but next thing you know, he's out spinning out. See what happened here, though. I don't want to push blame yet. .58 came down on him a little bit. What do you think? I think Spinelli might have came up just a little bit. Either way, Burnett takes a spin. Okay. Well, puts us on our first caution tonight. I guarantee you pit stop. Well, you just said out there, man, you think he tries different strategies. Spinelli, I don't know if that's a good strategy right there or not. Spin somebody out. I mean, that's a good way, man, to win a race, I guess. I mean, here, look at it this way. If you could spin everybody out, leave one car left, and everybody dies on the track, and it's just you and the other car, you're going to get the EOL, which is the longest line. You're still going to be right behind that one car. I guess that's a way of winning. You know, that's kind of Joe math right there, but hey. Isn't that chat? Conspiracy theorist Coot, man, out in the chat. Woo, Collins, man, with a 4-tire stop. Don't see that very often. Yeah, I would say they look like they were maybe a little side draft, and you know, it's off center. These trucks are a little bit. Don't take much, and boom, right there you go. So. Lane with the 2-tire stop. Curious on that stop, man. Let's see if we can get a word in here with Lane real quick. Lane, Joe, the boot guy cop.
Hey Joe, what's going on?
Oh, pretty good, man. Well, it looks like you got a pretty good truck, man, up front, but you think the 2 tires are gonna work? Actually, maybe no tires. Think it's gonna work out for you?
We'll see. It's really, really loose. I really don't see this working out well for me at all. Unless we go another 20 laps and get another caution, I think I'm pretty well cooked. We'll see what happens.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Well, you know, I know this track's a lot of momentum oriented to it also.
It's legitimately snappy loose tonight. So far, I think Ross and Jordan are doing a really, really good job of keeping the tires on it. I was starting to get a little bit out of control. The caution kind of came at a good time for me. I fully expect to be about 35th here in about a minute. But we'll see. We'll see how long it goes.
Hey, well, good luck out there.
Thank you.
There we go. Let's get him down there. Vote of confidence for himself right there, man. Lane Hostler. Boy, I tell you what. Woo! Hey, I saw that. Eric said my math out there. Yeah, my math sometimes don't math, and when it does math, it still ain't mathing. Well, if he's not confident, I don't know about Grant. He took the same strategy, but what about the 2 guys up front who didn't pit at all? Harold and Kenny. What do y'all think, man, out there? Never mind. Eric said, never mind. That's what I say sometimes, Eric, man. Just never mind. Forget about it. Yeah, they got to be careful. Hopefully they don't spin the tires on the start here. Race truck's in. Any of them, they get a good jump. Along with Lane. One of his first couple turns to tell me, I mean, you already see Parker Collins, man. He's just, I mean, Collins is Collins. And he just pushed his way through there. Wow. Here comes Darian Staff with him, too. Tatum up through the field, and just like Lane said, he's dropping like, man, like a rock in water. Kenny burned pretty good out front, though. Staff right there, man. Here comes Tatum. Tatum's going to look down there to the inside. Trying to take the spot away. Aaron Staff, the 3 wide, man, 3x3x3. Up front, can Darian Staff run down Ross Tatum? So we already know. Woo, Staff, man, wow. I know there's a lot of heavy hitters out tonight, ain't it? A lot of guys. Get this pack back here. I mean, you got Altus, Grant, Moyer, Curtis. They are all stacked up over a blanket right now. Trask, Hall, Murphy. Ghost right there too. Collins been getting past for the lead. Darian Staff to the point. Meanwhile, the 3 wide back here. Action all over this track. Parker said, well, I'll let you lead it for about a quarter of a lap. I'm taking it back now. So I'm not letting you lead no lap officially. I said, I don't know. Can I drag racing to the line? Ain't gonna happen. Woo! Stay in your lane, Colin. On wreck. I said earlier they were going to be up by about a lane going to that turn. You see it, man. You can just see how loose he got coming out of that turn. Had to chase it up the track there. You see Collins down. Now they're going a little bit of side draft between each other. Collins trying to diamond it off into the turn. Let's see if the low line holds for him. He can't quite come all the way up the track. I think man Staff's going to lead that one. Now I will say, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that the more you battle, the more that these tires will go away. And you can already see him, man. It kind of looks like Staff's truck. Not planted like it should be. Let's battle up front. Let's go back here around 13th place. So look at this mess. Wow. There's Joe Spinelli. Bushnell. Mulaney down there on the bottom. 3 wide coming to the front. Remember Lane said he's about to be back in 35th? Well, he's back in 25th right now. So the experiment didn't pay off, but it could pay off at the end of the race. That's where you got to look. It all depends on if we get another caution, when that caution is, or do we go green flag? Right now, looking good. Trask holding strong, 10th place spot there with Curtis. And Bob Stevens there. Danny White. A lot of battling going on throughout the field. Woo. Look at the Blimpy cam. Oh, that's a good shot right there like that. That's Blimpy. Who don't like Blimpy? Look at how far apart it is from that all the way to the front. Darian Staff, right there you go. Staff leading this one, but Blimpy, it's a good word. Kind of getting fanned out a little bit now. And I think what we're seeing now is guys that are a little better on the long run, been able to manage those tires a little bit. I think tire management is what you're seeing right now. Well, past winners of this race, Parker Collins last season, we've had Ross Tatum, Hostler, and Ghost. We are off next week. There you go. Can't believe how many heavy hitters, huh? There's a lot. Caution out. Uh-oh. Burn that down. Oh, that's actually a Bushnell. Oh, and the 5. Man, had a good looking truck. What happened? Only one way getting rid of the Fords. Take them out. He lost it right there. See that thing get out from under him. Ooh. See what happened here. We can get slick. Oh! The 54 ricocheted off the wall. And then him and Curtis nowhere to go. And unfortunately, man, for Bushnell, this night's done. Ouch. Well, do you pit or do you stay out? What do you think, Coop, Anderson? What y'all think? What do you think, Doug? Y'all drivers out here, what would y'all do? I mean, if you just pitted, I don't think you can. If you didn't pit the last time, you come in and pit. Well, let's see. Yeah. What's up, Harding? Why ain't you out here? Split strategy. I'm with you. All right, let's go back green here. Line them up, 2 by 2. Something about a hospital. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. Is that the sim racing answer? Is that? Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, we hope the fan's doing good out there. Eric said if he had good strategy, he wouldn't be watching. Okay. Well, I think that's what Hostler... Actually, Hostler didn't. A lot of other guys didn't. Tatum and him, huh? Got an insecure sponsor. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's get set to go back green here. Clean Racing League here tonight. Go check them out, cleanracingleague.com. Get you up to speed, everything on the league here. We got the Deep Breath Diecast 200. I'm still trying to figure out who was the Deep Breath Diecast. Who is that? Any of y'all guys out there know who that is? I know who the Goat Racing Diecast is. Green flag. Aaron Stab, boy, he gets the jump. Collins is there too with Murphy. Murphy up 20 spots. All these top guys are the ones that pitted at 19. Ooh. Well, we're just going to get really interested. These guys back here. Got a lot of guys on different strategies tonight. And I think this race is going to come down. You see, oh man, Tatum, he gets blocked out right there just a little bit by Bob Stevens. Steve, nowhere to go. Stevens had a run, or actually Tatum had a run. Tatum says, fine, I better, well, he's going to try to go all the way down the bottom, and that truck got wiggly. Truck said, I'm not letting you. Not today. That's a good racing. It's always good racing around 10th place spot. There's Christoph Hall back there too. Trask. See Tatum going to take that spot away. Mulaney, Hall right there along with him. And just a little bit back here around 12th place spot to see this battle. Here comes Chris Smith. Up 14 spots. Boss man woke up and said, I'm coming to life. I'm with you there, Coop. A long green flag would, because now you've got so many guys on different pit strategies. The guys that pitted at lap 19, and the guys that pitted at 31. I mean, they do have 3 sets of tires, so 2 more sets for Collins and the guys that pitted at 19. The other ones have actually all their sets left. So. They have plenty of tires. That's one thing I really have looked at in the past. You know, here in this league that for the most part, you're about only going to get 1 to 2 pit stops. I would say give them 2 sets. That would make this interesting. That's what I'm talking about. Putting old Spinelli down there 3 wide. That's right. Spinelli trying to come back to the field. Everybody kind of getting spread out right now. Meanwhile, man, Collins taking the lead back over from Staff. That's just battle around the 8th place spot there with Kenny, Stevens. You got Mulaney and Hall, and I'm not quite sure who that is going off down through. That's that's Lane back there. A little bit further up here with Caleb Smith. 28 machine there. It's Matthew Dyer. Give me a second, I found it. Hardin said, I wouldn't do that. Now don't tell me you're scared of old Spinelli. Got a Barbie car out here. Oh, bring on the trash! Oh! Oh! Trash had it. Woo! Caution. See what happened. A good run coming down the back stretch there. Let it go. No, just both of them taking the same. He almost had it saved. Grant got a little bit of bump. Almost had it saved though. Caution out. All right, so if you pitted at lap 19, what do? You come in a pit? I think you pretty much have to come in the pits if you put it in 19. I don't go off the net code stuff, man. Oh, here's my thing. If Chris was coming down, ultimately what was going to happen? They were going to get together if he kept coming down. Boom. So, to me, it looked like a racing thing. Yeah. You guys taking the same spot, but hey, I'm not race control. I don't get into that. But we do have Tatum up front. Collins right behind him with Kenny. Danny White there with him too with Joshua Altus. That's your top 5. Although I know we are on a virtual world there, man, Harding, so I know what you're talking about. Kind of crazy, some wild stuff that happens. Let's see. Only a few takers. He might have went up side draft a little bit. Coming off that turn is really, really tricky. Really tricky. We've got some weird ones out here. I don't know. I think old Danny White up here and get a word. Got a pretty good race. Danny, join the booty guy cop.
I got you, big dog. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Well, you up there, been 21 spots in fourth, but you put it on lap 19. It's gotta ask how the tire's feeling right now.
They're feeling good up front, man. It was loose tech in the back, but I didn't want to give us the track position. They can actually drive it up here a little bit.
I hear that. I mean, is it drivable? I mean, compared to maybe some of the other guys who might have newer tires?
We're gonna find out here, man. I don't know. I know this run here, these guys didn't run away from me, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, I mean, good luck out there.
I appreciate you, bud.
All right. Get back down there to his high-five teammates, man. And there you go. So he felt pretty confident on the tires. You know, he put it at lap 19, actually got 4 tires. So not bad. I mean, you got a slew of guys in the very far back that just came in. And only a few that took tires back there. Murphy took tires. Nathan, Gillian, and Hostler did on lap 40. Still ain't found out who's in that Barbie car truck. I mean, I thought all these guys were guys out here. Who's out here playing with Barbie dolls? Who's the one, man, that's got the Ken and Barbie set playing house? I'm gonna find you. You just wait. See him right there. Looks like he's right beside Caleb. In the 60s. Oh, Etheridge. And Etheridge, come on now. Lord have mercy. Pace truck's in. Josh killing the party. Etheridge is not his first truck race. Etheridge has been out here before, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's been out here before. Yeah, Josh likes to drive. He has a hard enough time driving. I always tell him, man, quit texting. But he seems that he wants to text and drive. Green flag! And look at Ross Tatum. He's bringing, man, the oatmeal machine to the front. And now he's got the fudge machine up there. Parker Collins, though, tearing up the back door. Here comes Kenny. Danny White there with him, too, with Joshua Altus. I'm kind of curious. Let's see who's on the newest set of tires here. That would be Lane Hostler. Let's see how long it takes him to get through the field. That can't be Joshua typing. Actually, that's probably his girlfriend typing. So you're saying Etheridge's first race, but so I've got to give him a break on the Barbie car truck since it's his first race? Man, come on. I'd be like me giving Nate a break, man, because he's got some, I don't know, nut bucket machine out here for only dads. Who knows? I mean, now, if the man plays with dolls, hey, look, that's all right. I mean, as long as he goes fast, knowing it, I guess. Right now, he's got Jordan Trask, man, all over him, but hey. Well, I will say this, Gillian. I'm gonna rally. If you wreck, that Chris Smith and them out there penalize you for texting and wrecking. So you should be concentrating on driving. Maybe that's why you're in 26th spot, way back here in the back. I called it out. Meanwhile, about 13th place spot, we got the race going on here with Trask. What I tell him week in and week out, Harney. We got Trask right now along with it with Grant. Big battle right around 10th place spot. Fred, are you kidding me? They got to let Fred get up here and win. I hear you. Fred says, you know what? Let me get out of here. What in the world? Fred was up there in 10th. He's still up there in 13th. Heck yeah. Get old Fred. He hadn't pitted since lap 20. Chris right there along with it. So him and Chris has been coming through the field up 17 spots. They must have a pack. They're like, this is the owner's club right now. Osler, though, slowly but surely trying to slice his way back up to the front with those newer tires. You got Grant right there along with him with Christoph Hall, Samuel Harrell. Now, Hall and Harrell, they made their debut a couple weeks ago. Getting close to about halfway home in this one. Some battles right here. Gaston, Aldis, White. Oh. Joe said they had to make 2 stops. So if they're making 2 stops, which now it really doesn't matter because all the cautions. But if this thing would have went green, flag to flag, and they had to make 2 stops, then on a 100-lap race, you got to look at probably 35, 38 laps, right at the 40 mark. Probably around 35, somewhere in that area. If we were splitting it down the middle. So I'm going to say realistically they could go, yeah. Told you, 35. 35, 40. See? And the reason I can't, because you look at Lane Hostler, he just pitted here at lap 40. Came in at the 19. So 29, 39. I mean, really the cautions have kind of shuffled everything up a little bit. The longest guy out here right now that's been out here is actually Fred, who pitted at lap. Well, I mean, actually, Gaston pitted at 19. He's still yet to pit. Barton Collins actually pitted at 19. He's yet to pit, so he's hanging on strong. So right now, yeah, those are the longest ones. I mean, if you could get some drafting, if you don't have to, stay on the throttle, you probably could. I think tires would be screaming at you, you know, also. See Collins taking lead. I mean, it is quite impressive. Now, Tatum, yes, he pitted at 31. He has not taken tires, though. That's another thing. Collins took tires at lap 19. That's why he's able to maintain like he has. Trask coming up here, though, man, bulldozing his way to the front. Now, he pitted at 41. He took tires. So he's on a new set. Right now, though, it doesn't look like, unless you know, those first couple laps, but after a while, it looks like the tire fall off. It kind of neutralizes a little bit, and then it's pretty much the momentum of this track. So right now, it kind of looks like, you know, getting up front, yeah, the tires kind of fall. Oh, there you go, Hardy. You can see Trask to the point. Now, what would be interesting here is I think what Coop said earlier is if this thing goes green the rest of the way. Because at this point, then you've got guys like Trask here who pitted at lap 41 with a new set of tires. But then you got Collins, who's really going to benefit. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how the pit strategy played out if it goes green. And we're past halfway now. I think he wants to see it go green. I mean, let's throw some scenarios out here real quick. You know, obviously everything can get thrown away real fast. You can see, I don't know who that was. It almost just ran her up into the wall. I think that was Harold. Yeah. Yeah, 48. Wow. Had to chase it a little bit. Chase that goat bad. At 54 right now, that puts Collins 29, 39, 49, 59. Collins got pit here pretty soon. If we're talking about going 40 laps. He's going to be close. Because Trask can take this thing to about lap 30 to go. He can take it to lap 70. Whereas Collins can't. Collins is right there on the cutoff. Only good thing of Collins and maybe Ross and them is the fact that they're still running with the leaders. They're not falling off. You can already see the two guys who actually pitted at 40 and 41, that's Hostler and Trask, have moved up front using those new tires. The thing is, though, is they're not moving away from Collins. There's not that much of a fall off. So I'm looking at Collins coming on pit road here pretty soon. Maybe within the next 5 laps. If he can get that thing close to lap 65, that puts him 35 laps to the end, which is right in the window. But Trask and Hostler, me personally, I wouldn't push this thing more than 70, 75, because you don't want to get too far back and not have enough time to get to the front. See Tatum right now going to take over Collins. So you've got a lot of wild pit strategies. I mean, what do y'all think? Right. I mean, right now I'm looking at Collins. I mean, with him pitting at 19 and even with the cautions, I've always said cautions can help you, cautions help you at least a lap or two for green flag runs. Collins is right there in that window to where he's got to pit between now and I'm going to say within probably the next several laps. You've got what, 29, 39, 49, 50. 59's already put him 40 laps. But, like I said, you got to factor in we had, the cautions. So that added on a couple more laps there. He's hopefully probably trying to push this thing to 65. Because that would push him into the window. I mean, even 62 would put him right there at 38. Truck's not fell off too much. I think the guys that are in a better position, me on the strategy wise though, it's probably Hostler and Trask. Heck, I even got to give old Nathan man credit out here. He's up to 9th. He pitted at lap 4. Let's see if he's clutching. He's not clutching there. He's coming on pit road now, which makes sense. Lap 61. I said 61, 62. So a lot of these guys coming on pit road are your lap 19 guys now. I would not expect these guys up here to come in until around lap 70 at the least. And me, it's a tough call because the rest of the field pitted at lap 40 and 31. Tatum up here pitted at lap 31. So, I mean, 71, it's 40 for him. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's, I don't know if it's going to work out for Kyle. If it stays green. Yeah, I think if it stays green, the good news is Collins stayed on the lead lap. He's right there. Should be able to walk away from him. Now the question is when do you pit for these guys up here, because everybody's going to be close, especially for Tatum. Pit strategy. I'm going to say at this point, I think Collins might need a caution to get back up there. But a caution right now definitely would benefit Tatum and Hostler and them. I mean, now Collins has still got a set of tires. So you see the battle up here, man, with Tatum. He takes the lead. Hostler there. Trask. Trask kind of falling off a little bit. He's not clutching either. I think he's just riding. I mean, there's no way Tatum out front is going to be able to clutch. If anyone else, man, on the 31 strategy is. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Joshua Alt. I mean, if anybody would be, it'd be Altus. I don't know. I don't see any of these guys right now. They know they got a pit, so there's no reason to try to save fuel. I mean, they're right there in the fuel window. Even if they pit it now, they're in the window. So, you know, no need to really save at this point. So what we have right now out front, you've got Jordan Trask pitted at lap 41, and then Tatum at 31. 10-lap difference. Then you got Hostler at 40, and Evan Kinney, Altus, Grant, Harrell, they all pitted at 31. You see Harrell coming on pit road now. Staff pitted at 40, Bustler 40, Brzezinski 40, Mulaney 40. No, they're at this point. Nobody really needs to save anything. I don't feel like they do. Everyone could make it from this point just by going off, you know, our 38, 35 lap scenario. I mean, yeah, what? We're gonna have 30 laps to go here. When they cross the line. This is where these guys need to start thinking about that. You know, I look back here at Collins, and I look at his lap times. It's only 41.88. He's not that much faster than the guys up front. I'm with you there, Coop. I think it is a coin toss on who's going to win it. Because tires right now are not a huge benefactor. Putting your money on Trask. Where's Trask at right now? Well, Trask is out front. Yep. His pit stop's got to be clean. No mistake. All right, Tatum's in. Now I said about this time, we're between lap 70 and maybe in 72. Bunch of pit stoppers. Tatum, Grant, Staff, Etheridge. Yeah, and, you know, I mentioned that earlier. This is more of a track, position-oriented track, even though the trucks are a little bit looser, you know, and whatnot. And he's coming on pit road. The one thing Trask doesn't want to do, though, is stay out too long and give those guys with the new tires an advantage, because if he gets too far back, there you go. I mean, if he's within a 5-second gap, I think he can close it up. Maybe, because we've already seen you're not making up second. I really think he needs to be within maybe a couple seconds. I think 5 seconds might be actually too long. It's interesting when these roll the dice style races out here. A lot of variable pit stops, but you don't want to stay too long out there. Well, he's not going to be able to go 100. I mean, not pitted for it. I mean, there's no way he's pushing that thing almost 60 laps. But he doesn't want to get out here and pit at lap 15. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, we're about to work on what, lap 25 to go. 75. I don't think he wants to. I mean, now caution would help him. I don't think a lot of these guys that pitted at lap 40 and 41 should take it all the way down to 15 to go. Because you could. I mean, you got Parker Collins back here still. He's up to 10th. Collins is 36 seconds back. Let me throw the scenario out here to you, Harding, and throw the times out that I like throwing out. Pit stop time. Trask comes in. His last pit stop was a 14.98. His total pit time was 44.32. There's 36 seconds difference. That is 9 seconds. Trask is not making 9 seconds up on Collins. See what I mean? That's where I say don't want to wait too long. Parker might be in a good position. Now, Tatum actually got out front of Collins. So actually, Tatum is the one right now. And remember, Tatum was right behind Trask. There's only like a 36-second gap. I'm going to go out on a limb and say right now, I really feel like unless Jordan does something crazy, maybe a 2-tire stop to maintain at least 10-second gap. If he goes 4 tires, I don't know. Pass in, we'll see. Here we go. Oh, he's on. Watch his pit stop. Keep an eye on Tatum right now. I think 2 tires might work. I think he's going the 4 route. No. Yeah. Yep, he went 4 tires. Tatum is coming. Tatum just went by. Parker just went by. Yeah, he's not making that gap up. Not happening. Yeah, it's just going to be too far back. He's already almost 6 seconds back. Yeah, he's going to pass a lot of these trucks. He's going to be fast. It's going to be tough. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I'm looking at Tatum right now because Tatum's going to take the lead over. The top 3 guys, Dyer, Moyer, and Gillian, they've got to pit. Parker pitted at 61. $29, $39, $49, $59. I don't know. I don't know if he can or not. We'll see. Trask just ran a 40.45 to Tatum's 40.51. At that speed, Harding, I know you want to pull for him. But at that right there, there's no way he's catching those guys. He's 5.7 seconds back. He's going to run out of time. And, I mean, with 22 to go, yeah, he's only gaining a 10th. Now, it all depends on if Parker and him gets up here and races. Now, Collins might. I'm with you on that. Does he have enough fuel? Collins-wise. He could be saving some. Yeah, but you got to remember, Gillian was back there just riding. Woo! Hang on to it there, Collins. I don't think he got right. I think Collins is saving. Look, I think right now, yeah, you can see Collins is saving. Because right there, Kenny and Hostler about ran him over. We're watching Trask. He ran a 40-44 to a 40-58 up front. Yeah, I can't go off of Gillian's. I'm sorry, I nothing against Gillian, but I can't go off of his field saving. Not with him back in the back. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Parker could be saving some right now. You know, not running that truck as hard. Like you said, he's close. He's close. I feel like Parker understands he's not in a position to win this race unless maybe a caution comes out now. Which I'd love to see his thing just go green because it's interesting. But if a caution came out now, that would be his way of just... he don't cause the caution now. Don't cause it. Good night. Well, not rude, Gillian, man. I just say facts, brother. I mean, that ain't no rude. Hey, don't get offensive. Yeah. You see Altus right there. Harrell, Hall, and then you see Trask. I mean, he's up to 9th. His last lap was a 40. Man, he was a little slower that time. He actually had a 40-65 to 40-49. Paid him. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be, I mean, we will find out if he runs out, but he's fallen off the pace a lot, which, to be fair enough, a lot of these other guys up here are running a lot faster. He's only running 41.31s. He's off the pace by a half second. I think the thing that's going to save Trask right off the bat is a caution. I think that's what Jordan needs, is a caution. Here you go. No, it's not where he wants to be. None at all. Yeah, he's back there all alone. He's I mean, he's going to have Collins back there soon. He's about 1.4 behind Collins. Tatum right now out front. Kenny about a second and a half behind him. He's got Hostler right there too. They're all on about the same pit strategy with tires, that is. Boy, oh boy. 16 to go. Tatum looking down to that inside. Kenny's right there with him. And you got Hostler, you got Grant. Grant coming back up to the field here doing really well. Up to 4th place. I mean, here's really a battle at right here. If you've got Kenny, Hostler, Grant, and Altus. All 4 of them trucks. So from second on back. And Kenny's got a little bit of gap. And you got the battle for 3rd here between Hostler and Grant. And all those guys, you know, you're talking about one pitted on 71, one pitted on lap 70. Arnie out there, man. Ricky out there talking about, I still like Trask. I like Trask too. He did pick it up a little bit right there. He picked up about 4/10. He's down to 3.4 seconds. Yeah, once he got out of that up there, you're a big fan. Gotcha. Hey. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta have your big fans out there. I'm a big fan of everybody. I mean, I'm watching the times. I'm watching it. I mean, Tatum is running right now because he's out in the clean air. I mean, so is Trask. And Trask is catching the draft here. That's really helping him. The only other thing is he's going to have to battle with these cars or trucks. Are they going to let him around easily? Battle right here. Osler there. There's Grant. See Trask, he's catching the back tail end of that. How does he manage the traffic? I guess this way right here. Hopefully he gets a run and just bolts right on by. If he doesn't take too long to get past these guys, he might be able to run Tatum down. Now you see Tatum right there. And we still got 10 to go, so. We'll go to the high side. Those tires have actually came in. Give it to Jordan here. He can clear these guys quick. I think he might have enough time to get up there. He's definitely got enough time. Now he does. So the tires came in when he needed them to. Came in awesome. Yeah, those tires came in when at first they didn't come in, but now they've came in. Well, he got in traffic, they fell off a little bit, but he not going to make it easy with. All right, he was able to get by those guys. That was a crucial part right there. Was he able to get past them? Because if he wasn't able to get past them, now he's got a lot of laps. He's got 8 laps. How does he do in clean air? Oh! Truck around. No caution, but that's Joshua Gillian around, by the way. So here's the race, folks. Start biting your teeth. What are we going to see? I don't know. Hold your breath up here. Ricky said, don't text and drive. Yeah, there you go. Now, Trask can get that draft. Watch him pull. And what a run. Yeah, he's got the draft now. I don't know. I don't think he can hold him off for 5 laps. I ain't saying he can't, but I don't know if he can. Interesting. So let's break down what we saw at the first of this run. It didn't look very good for Jordan Trask, but then just all of a sudden, a flip of a switch, and those tires came in, and Chris Cross, he's going for the lead. I mean, those tires look like they just came in, and boom, has rocketed him to the front. Now Trask doesn't want to see a caution at all. Gillian should have saved his spin for now. He'd give old Gillian a hard time. But what a run to the front Jordan has done. From the time that the tires in the first part of it, it didn't look like he was going to have enough time to get it done, but then those tires just came in, and boom. I mean, Ross is not done by no means. He's there. And we've seen time and time again, truck out front, truck behind can utilize that draft. I don't know. I don't know. I think Trask has got too much. Two to go. We'll get the white flag the next time. We'll get the white flag. It's official. And he's keeping Trask honest. Just see how loose these trucks are, too. Does not want to see a caution. Tatum is there, keeping Trask, man, in check and honest. White flag one more time. Jordan Trask has drove through the field. Got his fan club out here. You got to worry about a caution now, but if Tatum has anything, look at Jordan Trask. He just drove it into the turn. He drove that thing in that turn that time. Everything he had. Look at the draft run, though. I just don't think Tatum, there's the tire advantage right there. You see how Trask is able to run into the turn deeper? That's the tire advantage that he had, and just enough to hold him off. Jordan Trask coming through the field, wins it here. Man, what a race. What a race. I like it because it went green there at the end. Had no idea, man, on it. Wow. What a run, what a finish. Woo. It looked bleak at first, but then, man, the switch just turned on and he just came to the front. What a run by Trask. If we can't get him up here, get a word with him. Oh, Kenny had a good run, man, out here too. See if I can't find old Tatum. There's Tatum. Okay. Let's bring him up here and get a word. Evan, Joy in the mood, you got a copy?
Hey, Joe, I got you.
I'll tell you what, man. What a run. Stay up front, man, there. You got third place tonight. I mean, how was you feeling?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. The truck was a lot sketchier than I have ever experienced at this track, but it was fun. It was riding it off the right rear, and momentum is everything. So you had to be really smart with your passes, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. There. I mean, was there any? Was you happy with how the tire strategy went?
Yeah, pretty happy. I had one shot at Ross there, and I couldn't complete a pass on that lap car. I think it was Judson. I had to complete it in order to have a shot, and didn't, and that was the end of my race. But yeah, happy with how it worked out. I went a little risky at the beginning, and it came back to me, so pretty happy with it.
Hey, tell you what, you got back up here, got third. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, you as always for a great broadcast, and Chris for putting up with us guys and doing this league for us every week, and my Only Dad's boys as always for being a great group of guys to hang out with every week and be competitive with.
Well, there you go, Evan Kenny bringing it home here tonight. Let's bring the man up here. Ross, join the booth. You got.
What's up, Joe? How's it going?
Pretty good. Well, yeah, from at one point I was talking, and when Trask took his pit stop there, he didn't have the tire advantage, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like boom, they clicked, and that thing just came to life on him. He was able to come to the field, but I mean, did you think that he was going to be able to catch you there at the end?
Yeah, Josh kind of kept me updated on where he was going. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have put up more of a fight there than I did, but I saw so much crazy racing for the lead, and I just figure, you know what, you don't have to race like that to finish good. These guys were door banging and shit all night, and I kind of drove me crazy. So I just decided I was going to be the clean guy and ride around, and I'll take my second. It's good points night, and yeah, it was fun. It was a fun race. I like that we had a little bit of a mix of strategy, and yeah, everybody ran really good tonight, so it was fun.
Oh, absolutely, man. Like you said, man, everybody ran good, had a good one out, good strategy. You got second, though. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, of course. I think you at OSR, you are the bomb, man. I love going back and watching all your broadcasts. I think my SMB boys, Josh and Will and Matt, and the newest member, Joe Spinelli. I'm going to rename him Joe Spunelli because he's not going to spin out anymore. So, so yeah, that was awesome. And then everyone go listen to the Burn It Down podcast. If you got time, it's not the most informational podcast in the world, but it's fun, something me and Josh enjoy doing. And yeah, that's about it. I appreciate it, Joe.
Well, there you go, man. Second place, man, Ross Tatum here tonight. But this guy, he made it happen coming through the field. Jordan, join the booth. You got a copy?
I've got a copy, Joe.
Well, we were up here talking. We were looking at the times. We were looking at the when you made your pit stop and all. And, I look at the times right off the bat and what it takes to get through the field. And what I saw at the beginning was you were going to run out of time. You were only like 0.3, maybe a tenth faster. But then all of a sudden, that tenth faster became half a second. And it's like those tires just instantly came in and you was able to come through the field. I mean, was at any point there you were kind of like worried that I'm like, am I going to make it to the front?
I really thought Ross was the man to beat tonight, or him or Parker. Parker, unfortunately, was on a really off strategy there and just didn't quite make it on fuel. But Ross was really fast, and I didn't think I was going to catch him. And when I came out of the pits there with, 6-lap pressure tires, I was just trying to save to make sure I'd have the most speed right at the end that I could, try to make sure I get a podium position. And everyone from second on fifth or so was battling so hard, I was able to just drive right up to them. And it just gave me 5 or 6 laps to work that gap into Ross. And once I caught his draft, I mean, the rest was history. It's so hard to pull away from a draft here and without a significant advantage. But yeah, passing is fairly easy here, especially if you get to someone's outside. And overall, everyone up front raced me really clean. Had a few incidents earlier in the race, but just managed to recover on a little bit of tire strategy there.
Oh, absolutely. And like I say, I go back, because I look at nothing but just the numbers going through. I'm not in a truck with y'all. And early on, it was like a 10th difference. And I said, well, if it stays a 10th difference, then, yeah, like you said, but you were 5-6 seconds back. I'm like, there's just not enough time to catch that, realistically. But then all of a sudden, boom, like you said, that 10th became a half second. I said, wait a minute, he's coming through the field. If he gets by these guys, then there you go. So, yeah, first, man, I'm out here writing it off, and then all of a sudden here, you're like a missile coming through the field, winning this thing. So, hats off to you, man. That was a heck of a run to get through the front and win it.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic after this one. It was quite the disappointing loss last week. Felt like I was the car to beat, and strategy just didn't fall my way. And just got the complete opposite this week. Managed to work out, and glad to finally get another good finish, because I think this is my second top 5 of the year, and both top 5s have been wins.
Yeah, I know Ricky was out there pulling for you, man. He was like, I'm telling you, man, he's coming through the field. I said, well, unless something doesn't change, it's not coming through the field. And, hey, it changed. I mean, you picked it up, and I got to give my hats off to you. That was a run. Now, when you got to Ross, though, did you think you was going to, make it past him? You know, obviously he was going to make it tough, but he still was back there on your bumper. And the two things I saw on the last lap, you were able to drive it in deeper on the turns than he was. Do you think maybe that was the little bit of tire advantage that you had?
Yeah, I definitely think it was, and I was kind of mirror driving him at that point. As long as I gave him dirty air, he had no chance of getting around me. I mean, the dirty air affected you so much in these corners. I don't know if you saw it when I caught Lane and Jacob. Lane washed up the track and came up in front of me just to try to aero block, and it probably slowed me down half a second just in one corner from how bad that was. Yeah, the clean air meant a lot. The truck was actually pretty difficult to handle. I really struggled in the first run, got really loose, especially in 1 and 2, but felt really good there on the bottom of 3 and 4, and I think that's where I made up a lot of my time. But overall, it was a really fun race, a lot of clean racing up front, and got to give props to everyone there who put a good race together.
Like I said, man, yeah, stars aligned. You was able to come through the field, put it all together tonight, got the win. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank Chris and everyone who puts these races on. It's always fun to run each week, and thank you for the broadcast. And I got to shout out simfits.com. They are not on the truck this week, but they are the league merch sponsor, and you can get all your sim racing merch needs there for this league. It's a lot of fun to run with Joe, and even though he's not on the team, I'm always going to be shouting that sponsor out.
There you go. Again, congratulations, our Jordan, on the win.
Thank you. Have a good one, Joe.
There we go. Well, I tell you what, man, folks, it was interesting because, yeah, I'm like what Coop was saying out there. The way it was panning out, we didn't know who was going to just come into this thing. But let's look at the unofficial results order. That's a man right there, Jordan Trask, pulls it off, coming through the field. Tatum comes home there in second. Evan Kinney brings it home third. Jacob Grant in the fourth. We got Lane Hostler up in fifth. Sammy Harrell, man, good finish for him there in sixth. Also, Christoph Hall there in the seventh. Nathan Brown, a good run there in eighth place. Will Buster ran in ninth. Darian Staff finishing out 10th. Caleb Smith 11th, and Joshua Altus there in the 12th. Look through the rest of it here, and what a great race it was. You know, my hat's off there to the run by Jordan Trask and all the guys out here tonight. I mean, it has just been, folks. We're off on Labor Day next week. Hope everybody has a safe and a happy Labor Day weekend. For myself and everyone here at the Clean Racing League, have a good night.